Good morning everybody, it's Craig Smith here, 20th of December, which means the 20th activity in our Arduino Advent Calendar tutorial series. Today's activity is all about a sound sensor. So I think it's going to pick up where the big sounds are happening and do something with it. So let's find out what that's all about. Okay, let's start with looking at bag number 20. I love these little bags, little Christmas lights, very cool. Let's get this open and see what we've got inside. It should be a sound sensor, from what the instructions have said. Okay, so we've got what looks like a little microphone here hooked up to the module. Fantastic. All right, let's pop that down there. Okay, so this looks like a few simple connections. We're going to go from the 5 volt on the sound module, and the sound, the 5 volt. Oh, actually, you know what? The diagram has a slightly different looking sound module. It's got 4 prongs in the diagram, and mine's got 3. Alright, well, so we know VCC and ground and out, so the VCC will be the 5 volt. So let's hook up this here, and we'll go to the 5 volt over here on our Arduino, just in there. And then connect the ground, which we know the ground G and D just here. Ooh, sorry, the wind's blown a squeaky door open. Pop that there. Okay, now we're going to connect the sound module to analog 0. Alrighty. Go from our out on the module here to a 0 in our, oops, sorry about the cords there, analog 0 there. Alright, so we have power. We have some little lights on here to our microphone, so I think we are all hooked up. It's 5 volt ground, analog out. Now let's see what we do next. Uploading the sound sensor code. Okay, so we're going to make pin 13 LED blink. Is that the one on the Arduino board? I think it is. Oh yes, pin 13 LED here. Okay, it says change this to the level you want the light to come on. Threshold 28, okay. Okay, we have our serial on 9600 board, pin mode output. Okay, so analog read, it's going to read the value of the microphone, send it to the out connected to analog 0. And it's going to record that value and print it out in the serial monitor with a delay of 100 milliseconds, so pretty quick. Okay, if the volume, I know now this is bigger than the threshold, or greater than the threshold, greater or equal to the threshold, then the LED will turn on, and if the volume I guess doesn't meet the threshold, the LED will turn off. And this is our threshold here, so I'll be able to change that depending on the sort of sounds that we're making. So let's copy, paste this into our Arduino code, upload, compiling, uploading. Oops, not Not connecting. Okay, let me just unplug this, plug it back in. I'll do the same with the USB port there on the computer. Right, let's push that out once more. Compiling, uploading. Okay, done uploading, good. All's happy there. Okay, so let's get the serial monitor open. We've got 36s. What if I snap my fingers near it? Okay, not changing at the moment. What about a louder sound? Now, is this LED? I've got some little lights here. Just wondering if it's an indication of what's on or off. The serial monitor, let me just go back to the code to see if I've missed anything. Okay, open the serial monitor to see the values you are getting in a quiet room. You may want to change the value of threshold so that when a loud sound is made, the LED comes on. So it's at 36 at the moment. The threshold seems to be 28. So what if I pull the threshold or push it up to say 50? So it's above what we're getting. Okay, so the LED, there's one here that's flashing, but this one has turned off. I'll just go back to this serial monitor. So we're at 36s. Now does that turn on? I'm actually going to bring the camera closer so you can see a bit more of the LED there if I can. It's a bit hard to get closer. There we go. Oops. Okay, so what if I again snap my fingers? Not getting a lot of difference with the serial monitor there. Oh, okay, wow, so that, I must have missed that earlier, that gave us a big sound. Just going to anchor this tripod down so it doesn't fall over, okay. Alright, so let's, oh, that's a bit of wind there, I'll just pull this door shut. Okay, I'm going to clap again. Yeah, so it's going up to 1023 on the, oh, so the LED did just turn on there. Yeah, it's just a bit hard to see. I wonder if the delay should be reduced. What if I knock? Maybe I'm not treating the microphone the way it should be. If we tap, okay, so tapping sent it up to 1023, and it turns on the LED there. Okay. Maybe I'm just not making big enough sounds really for what the microphone's able to pick up. Try once more, a big clap near it. Tapping it works. Tapping it gives a big audio response, like tapping on the side of a fish tank. So you can see when I tap, this little light here comes on. So yeah, not a terribly sensitive microphone by the looks of it, but certainly enough to pick up when it's being tapped on or when it's being given a bit of a, no, didn't do it then either, bit of a knock. But yeah, I'll just get a glass and knock it really loudly next to the microphone. Yeah, so it's definitely picking up that. Let's just not, yeah, not as sensitive as I thought it might be. It sort of needs to have quite a hit there, I think, to get the sound. All right, well, that certainly works. The code works. Microphone works there. There might be other things I could do to increase the sensitivity of that. I'm not sure if it's if software, different code would change that, or whether it's just a bit of a hardware thing because of the type of mic, or maybe I'm just not making the sort of loud sounds that I should be making. But certainly, like we said, it works with a tap on the mic and bashing the glass just next to it then, and even some of the claps worked too, to turn on the little LED here and to activate on the serial monitor on the code. Thank you very much for watching. That was lots of fun, making sounds and plugging in the mic there. And I actually have a feeling tomorrow's activity, I can see the little bag there, and I can see some speakers, I think, as part of it. So we might be doing a bit of audio stuff tomorrow as well. So I look forward to seeing you on December 21.